Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday morning gathering brought to you by Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Health Plan. This is a place where we invite experienced mindfulness instructors to speak with us about what mindfulness means to them and to discuss as a community how we can incorporate these practices into our daily lives. I'm Suzanne Rowe Palacino, and I am absolutely delighted and grateful to have Christine O'Shaughnessy here, our mindfulness instructor with Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, Suzanne. Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. Anytime you want to come on, you just come on. You're a welcome teacher here and lovely meditation teacher for us. So we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So welcome to everyone that's joining us this morning from the Zoom world. And if anyone is new, a special welcome to you as well. We'll talk you through the whole process here. So today, we typically start off with a question. So Christine will share a question, and then she'll share a few thoughts with us on a theme. And she'll lead us in at least a 12-minute guided practice. And 12 minutes is a sweet spot that has come to be known through Dr. Amishi Jha, who is a neuroscientist from the University of Miami. And we've collaborated with her on a number of her research projects. And also just she's shared a lot of her knowledge with us on Mind the Moment. So she has determined that 12 minutes is really that sweet spot of time where meditation really does make some significant changes in our lifestyle. So with that, Christine will lead us in a 12-minute practice that will be a mixture of guidance as well as a little bit of silent time, which is always good to mix in, especially for those that are somewhat new to meditation. So with that, if you can open up, go to the bottom of your screen and open up the chat. And once you open up the chat, you'll notice a blue drop-down menu. And you can click on that blue drop-down menu that says hosts and panelists and click on everyone. And that will give you the chance to share anything that you share through the chat with the entire community. So, Christine, you have a question for us this morning. So what did you want to pose to the group?
So my question for today is, what are you doing for yourself this month to take good self-care of yourself? So the theme is self-love, February being Valentine's. I'm wearing my red. So just what are you doing to take care of yourself this month? Is my kind of question.
I love it. And so such an open question that that can really make us think. Attending Mind the Moment. Thank you, Elisa. Yeah, that's all good. And we need to add a few different things to our lifestyle here. Making time to join the meditations. Yeah. I can add that I'm planning to spend a lot more time outside in nature. I feel like I've been spending a lot of time inside lately just for a number of different reasons. So that's something that I feel I want to do more of and a little more exercise. Getting enough sleep, Colleen. I did a salt cave session and also scheduled a bodywork session. Whoa. I don't even know what that is, but I love it.
I love it. I've done the salt cave. I love it.
Wow. I know salt has got so many healing properties. So wow. So cool. Sleeping and getting rest, Ruva. Thank you. Making my gratitude journal a priority. Making time for sewing and getting in extra steps outside, trying not to be deterred by the weather. Yeah. This weekend in Boston is supposed to be really nice. So in the 40s, it's balmy. Two things on the weekends: not being too hard on myself for not being productive. How important is that, Loretta? Thank you for that. Reducing sugar intake, eating more vegetarian meals. Yeah. Number 2, getting a facial and a massage. Whoa, these are amazing. Putting me in the schedule. Choosing positive thinking instead of negativity and rumination. Wow, that's what a list. What a list of really important things. Thank you for sharing all of those.
Those are amazing.
How about you, Christine?
So for me, it's taking care of this physical body in ways that I don't normally dedicate energy and time to. I dedicate so much time to my mental health through my practice, right? That's what fuels me. It creates equanimity, stillness, and ease. But I recognize that this physical body, right, needs some tending to. And, part of my theme for today is through my own personal wake up, which is having broke my ankle over 2 weeks ago, and then slipping a disc in my back and being flat on my back in my room for the past, this is day 9. And so it was this reminder of I'm taking good self-care, but this physical body really wasn't getting the care it needed. And so that was my wake-up call. And it's been an interesting practice to just see how the first 4 days where I was just flat on my back, there was so much restlessness and uncomfortableness and worry. And I would just name my experience, like my practice. Oh, there's fear. Oh, there's worry. There's restlessness. There's unsatisfactoriness with
Yeah.
the way that things are right now. And then by day 4, my mind started to settle. I was at ease. I was suddenly really content. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is just like when I go on retreat. The first 4 days of silence on a retreat, or first 5, right? There's this turbulent nature, right? The body's still used to being in this doing mode. The mind's taking time to settle. And there's these ups and downs, these rising and passing away of thoughts and sensations and feeling tones and emotions. And then we become still, we start to settle into equanimity. And that's what happened. And then it's been this space of equanimity, peacefulness, ease. And then I noticed my mind going into wanting, craving for this not to end, because it was being in a receiving mode. And I started to receive care, love, support, which in my normal doing state of mind, I don't always open up to allow to receive. And so having to receive and really step into it with acceptance and self-love, and it's been beautiful. But I notice how then the mind wants more of it. Oh, I like this. So it's just fun to see how our day-to-day life, whatever experience we have going on in our lives, how that becomes our practice. And when we're really open and aware and awake, moment to moment, every moment's our own personal teaching, our own opportunity to connect with our inner wisdom. So I wanted to start with a quote from a book that I love called Lighter, and this is by young Pablo, which is his writing name. This book is called Let Go of the Past, Connect with the Present, and Expand the Future. And he says, what does self-love mean? Anything powerful and long-lasting requires a sturdy foundation. When a home is being constructed, all attention first goes to the foundation that will stabilize the structure. Once that foundation is firmly in place, you can go on to build, expand, and create something magnificent. The evolution of the individual works in a similar way. Self-love is the first step that all inner and outer success is based on. Self-love gives your self-love gives your journey the energy and stability to stay on a clear trajectory. It is a profound commitment to self-discovery and to making your own well-being a top priority. So I love that. And then he says, many individuals ask themselves, what does self-love mean to me? So in the theme of this self-love, and I look at this analogy of building the home, for me, this is my home. This physical body represents my home. And how am I caring for that? So for me, the wake up and understanding was I'm caring really well for my mind, but but I'm not caring so much for this physical body in ways that I need to as I age. It's different from when I was younger. So I'd like to do a self-love practice, self-caring. This practice is sending loving care and compassion to ourselves. You're welcome to have a hand on your heart while you do it. And we're going to do a couple rounds of just feeling these tones of love, caring, support as we send it to ourselves. And notice when you're repeating the phrases, when there might be little comments in the mind, the inner critic or judgments or things that come up that maybe we feel like we're not deserving, or there's some resistance. And when that comes up, we just use the phrase, may this too be held in loving kindness. May this too be held in loving kindness. And then we come back to the phrases. And I'm going to invite you to allow each phrase to move through every cell of your body. And if you'd like, you can even imagine you're radiating it out in all directions. So not only are you receiving the self-love, but you're setting the intention that others receive it too. And then we'll call to mind somebody we'd like to share it with intentionally. And then we'll send it out to all beings everywhere so that we are sharing the fruits of our practice out into the world. May our practice be a blessing for all those that we encounter in the day.
That
All
sounds
right.
perfect. Wow, that's a packed 12 minutes. I love it.
I know it is. I'll probably do each one, 3 or 4 lines. When you're practicing on your own, you can just stay with self-care. But we'll radiate it out too.
Sounds wonderful. Perfect. Thanks,
Okay.
Christine.
You're welcome. So everyone, just getting comfortable as you are, taking a moment to settle into the posture of choice that feels most at ease for you today. You can be standing, sitting, lying down. Walking is a form of meditation. It's wonderful to do with self-love. If you're in a room where you want to just gently walk slowly back and forth from one wall to the other as you're repeating the phrases, that's really a wonderful way to practice if we have a lot of restlessness in the body or strong emotions that we're sitting with. All right, so let's start. Begin by just taking a deep breath in, exhaling, blowing out the air, letting your shoulders soften, taking another deep breath in, and as you exhale, blowing out the air, feeling your feet connecting to the floor, feeling the weight of your body sitting here. Taking another deep, full, nourishing breath in. And as you exhale, invite your shoulders to soften. Feel your jaw beginning to relax. And just receiving each in-breath, noticing the beginning of your breath, and honoring the ending of the breath. The same way we honor the beginning and the ending of our practice. And setting the intention to dedicate the merits of your practice today to all beings everywhere as to yourself. Breathing in and out. And then letting go of any deep breathing and connecting with the natural rhythm of your breath. And directing your attention to the heart, to the chest. And just notice any sensations there. Notice if the chest or heart feel heavy or light, open, soft, expansive, or maybe there's some tension or contraction. As you invite the breath in, breathing in warmth and energy into the heart, breathing out into openness, inviting in warmth and energy into the heart, into the chest, breathing out, letting go. And then beginning to just call an image of yourself to your mind and silently repeating these phrases to yourself. Imagine each phrase moving through every cell of your body, receiving the goodness of your practice. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease in my mind and in my heart. May I be happy. You're welcome to place a hand on your heart if you would like. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease in my mind and in my heart. May I be happy. And if the phrases feel mechanical in nature, what's important is the intention to awaken the heart, to receive self-care, self-compassion. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be truly happy. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. We're awakening the embers of the heart, igniting that flame of self-care, self-compassion, self-love. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. And then just noticing if you feel more space or openness in the body or mind. Noticing what it feels like to attend to the heart. And then gently calling to mind someone you'd like to share these phrases with, wishing them well. Imagine that person in your mind, somebody you care about, and repeating these phrases. May you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. May you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease in your mind and in your heart. May you be happy. And repeating the next round at your own pace. Imagine you're radiating loving kindness out in all directions, far and wide. And then begin to gently imagine that you're sending this out to all beings everywhere, those seen and unseen, those we know and don't know, those near and far away, those to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, above and below, radiating it out in all directions, far and wide. May all beings everywhere be filled with love and kindness. May all beings be well. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. And may all beings be happy. May all beings be filled with love and kindness. May all beings everywhere be well. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. May all beings be happy. I'm repeating the phrases at your own pace. And then beginning to gently feel your feet connecting to the floor, feeling the weight of your whole body sitting here, and beginning to come back to the senses, feeling the sense of touch where your body's connecting to a surface, noticing sense of smell, taste, sight, internal sight, and sense of sound, and tracking the sound of the bells all the way to the end. And when you're ready, gently coming back into this moment. And notice how you feel. Notice what's happening. Welcome back. Thank you for your practice today.
Thank you, Christine. What lovely reminders of what is good for us, is good for the rest of the world. When we care for ourselves, we can care for so much more. And we all know we're we're called to do that every once in a while. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. I want to end with a poem too. This is from an author, Maddie Weingast, and it's a poem from the traditional teachings, the first free women. And this poem's called Another Tissa. Find your true home on the path. Find the path right here in the center of your own heart. If you keep searching in the past and searching in the future, you will search and search, but your searching will never end. Find your true home on the path. Find the path right here in the center of your own heart.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I absolutely love that book, and I'm going to write down what's the name of the poem again?
Yes, it's called Another Tissa, Tissa.
Yeah, that was lovely. I'll share that. And Maddie, I might not spell his.
Oh, Weingast, Weingast.
So lovely.
Thank you.
Christine, thank you so much for being here and for bringing us a practice that is really, obviously is resonating so much with you right now. And you can tell that it's just something that you've shared so beautifully. So
Thank you.
we're grateful for it. Such an important practice. So yeah, and the birds were absolutely stunning.
I know. I'm like, oh, the birds are singing for our practice. They're happy that we're sending ourselves self-love. Even they're rejoicing. I mean,
Yeah.
wild. As they kept chirping louder, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
really
the birds
dramatic.
are real.
Yeah.
Yes, they're outside my window.
It's funny, I didn't know if it was your window or mine, and I muted for a minute, and I was like, that's definitely Christine's window. So yeah, that was lovely. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us this morning, and wishing you well in your recovery.
Thank you. And I hope that landed well for everyone.
Yes,
I
got a
didn't have
lot
a
of,
lot of time for people to share their reflections.
yeah, a lot of great comments here. So, and Grant, by the way, I saw your comment about leaving your job, and wishing you the best with that. That can be a lot, but it can be a really good thing as well. So best to you with that. So we'll be back here tomorrow morning, and we'll do our Zoom meeting format. So looking forward to seeing everyone on Zoom in our little windows. So grateful for you to be here, Christine, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.